Hi viewers, this is J.Bala Krishna once again with you to teach you English language. So how are you? I hope you all have been watching our videos regularly and trying to improve your English language. Well, guess what we are going to learn in this video? Any chance? Any idea? Fine. In this video, today we are going to learn how to mention certain actions which are not done by you but which are done by somebody else. Have you understood? You haven't? Fine. I'll put you some questions and you try to give me the answers. Do you cut your hair? No, I don't cut my hair. The barber cuts my hair. Do you trim your mustache? No, I don't trim my mustache. The barber trims my mustache. Do you wash your clothes? No, I don't wash my clothes. The domestic help washes my clothes. Do you repair your car? No, I don't repair my car. The mechanic repairs my car. So what is happening in these actions? In these sentences, the actions are not done by you, but they are done by somebody else. So is there a better way of talking about such situations? Why not? We have a small friend in English language, a three-lettered friend called get. He is going to solve our problem. This gentleman will help us to talk about the actions which are not done directly by me but by somebody else. Look at this example. I get my car washed here. Try to understand this example. I get my car washed here. So who is the doer of washed? I? No, but somebody else. It can be a mechanic or somebody else. I get my car washed here. So how are we making this sentence? Take a subject, then take get and gets. You will use gets for he, she, it, any singular name, living or non-living thing. Then you can use got for all the people, first person, second person, third person, singular and plural. Then you can use have or has or had got. Then you can use be form plus getting, that is am getting, is getting, are getting, was getting, were getting. Then you can use any modal auxiliary and get. Get, gets, got, have got, be plus getting, modal auxiliary plus get. The next part, you can keep a noun or pronoun here, and the most important part here is the past participle form of the verb. So this is how you have to frame the sentence. Take a subject. According to the number of this subject, you use get or gets or got, have or be or modal auxiliary according to the tense you want to convey. Then keep a noun or pronoun, then past participle. Then you can make a large number of examples in this way. Now look at this example. I get the room cleaned. I get the room cleaned. This is called subject. This is called verb. This is noun, and this is past participle form of the verb. Now get, this is present tense. If I want to use it in past tense, I just make the change here. I got the room cleaned. If it is to be used for third person singular, then fine, you say he gets the room cleaned. If it is past tense, he got the room cleaned. Continuous tense. I am getting the room cleaned, or he is getting the room cleaned. If you want to use it with other verbs, I can get the room cleaned. I will get the room cleaned. I should get the room cleaned. I must get the room cleaned. I ought to get the room cleaned. So it is quite flexible and comfortable. According to your requirement, get, gets, got, or I have got the room cleaned, or I can get, I may get, I will get, I should get the room cleaned. So just let us try to make some examples. I get the room cleaned every day in the morning. I got my certificates photocopied. The baby has got her progress card signed by her father. I got my car serviced yesterday. I'm getting my eyes checked tomorrow morning. I'm getting the wedding cards printed. I can get you arrested. I can get you transferred. I can get you promoted. I got him appointed at a good company. I should get my notebook corrected by the teacher. I got the event photographed. I got the event videographed. I got the songs written by a reputed writer. I got the action scenes composed by a famous stuntman. I got the dances choreographed by a famous dancer in the film industry. Next month, I am going to get my movie censored by the censor board. I will get the movie released. I can get you punished. He got the lady abducted by somebody. Like this, you can make examples. Now, in this sentence, these things are fixed. But if you have large number of past participle forms, you can make more and more examples. Now, can I use this example in any other way? Of course, why not? I'll show you what are the other ways of using this example. He gets his notebook corrected. He gets his notebook corrected. This is in affirmative form. And negative form, he does not get his notebook corrected. He does not get. Gets, does not get. Gets, does not get. He does not get or he doesn't get his notebook corrected. Now let us see the question form. Does he get his notebook corrected? Does he get his notebook corrected? Doesn't he get? Doesn't he get his notebook corrected? Positive statement, negative statement, positive auxiliary question and negative auxiliary question. Now I should also learn how to make WH question. Why? Just put a suitable WH word. Why? When? Where? How? Why does he get his notebook corrected? And why doesn't he get his notebook corrected? So you should practice all the 6 forms with whatever example you are making. For example, she got her hair colored. She did not get her hair colored. Did she get her hair colored? Didn't she get her hair colored? When, where, why, how? Choose whatever word you want. When did she get her hair colored? Cut. When did she get her hair colored? Why didn't she get her hair colored? Check with one more example. We are getting the room cleaned. We are not getting the room cleaned. Are we getting the room cleaned? Aren't we getting the room cleaned? Why are we getting the room cleaned? Why aren't we getting the room cleaned? He can get you arrested. He can get you arrested. He can't get you arrested. He can't get you arrested. Can he get you arrested? I repeat, can he get you arrested? Can't he get you arrested? How can he get you arrested? Why can't he get me arrested? How can he get you arrested? Why can't he get you arrested? So like this, you should be good at making 6 sentences with every example. Now, how does it help you in your conversation? You look handsome today. Where do you get your dresses stitched? I get my dresses stitched at a nearby shop. Your hairstyle is good. You look handsome. Where do you get your hair cut? I get my hair cut every month at a nearby saloon. Your books are very good. The printing is very good. The clarity is very good. Where do you get all your books printed? I get all my books printed at so-and-so place. The house is good. The walls are good. When did you get it painted? I got it painted recently. The tenants in my house are troubling me a lot. They are not vacating the house. Can you get my house vacated? Yes, I can get your house vacated. I can't get your house vacated. These days you are not able to read properly. You seem to be finding it difficult. Why don't you get your eyes checked? Yes, I should get my eyes checked. Please get your eyes checked as early as possible. These days you are falling sick very frequently. You don't look healthy. Why don't you get your blood tested at a good laboratory? Yes, I should get my blood tested. Of course, I will get my blood tested as soon as possible. These are some important documents, but I have only one set of copies. If you want another set, please go there and get them photocopied. Have you got them photocopied? Yes, I have got them photocopied. The food is very tasty. Who did you get it cooked by? Who did you get it cooked by? I got the food cooked by a reputed chef. The building is very beautiful. How did you get it decorated? I got it decorated by a creative decorator. When did you get it constructed? I got it constructed 20 years back. In this way, these examples are going to help you in your day-to-day conversation. Because you observe your life very carefully, almost 50% of the actions are not done by us. We depend on some professionals, some technicians, some painters, doctors, engineers, lawyers. All actions are not done by us. Most of the actions are done by others. So when some actions are done by others, when you are taking the help of somebody, you need the help of this type of sentences. So after watching this video carefully, you will understand not only how to use get, but you can also handle the situation where you are talking about the actions which are done by somebody else, not done by you. I got this video recorded by an excellent videographer. I got this video edited by an experienced editor. I got the lights switched on by a good cameraman. That's all we have in this video. Keep watching our videos to know more and more important sentences in English language. Hi viewers, this is J.Bala Krishna. Thanks for watching all our videos. I'm happy to be back before you. Now in this video we are going to learn something different which we all need in our day-to-day life. Can you guess what it is? It is about those actions which are not done by us but which are done by somebody else. And of course we are involved in it. Is it confusing? Okay, fine. Let me write this example for you. I make my son read the newspaper. I make my son read the newspaper every day. I make my daughter write few sentences every day. I make my daughter write few sentences every day. I make my students give more examples. I make my students walk daily. I make my students pronounce correctly. Now just read these examples once. I make my son read the newspaper every day. I make my daughter write 10 sentences every day. I make my students give large number of own examples. I make my students walk every day. I make my students pronounce the words correctly. Now what is happening in these sentences? In every sentence, there are two people involved, person 1 and person 2. What are they doing here? Why do we have two people in one sentence? Let us see. And this is one word which you find in all the sentences. This is common to all the 5 sentences. Make, 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 make. And this is in base form. You can use it in other forms also. Makes, if it is third person singular. Made for past tense. Has made for present perfect. Then is making, am making, are making, was making for continuous tenses. Then if it is modal auxiliary, can make, will make, shall make, should make, must make. So this is about make. Now here you can keep a noun or pronoun. Him, her, it, them, us, or any name or any noun. And the most important part is this one. Pronouns walk, give, write, read. Grammar calls it plain infinitive. Grammar calls it plain infinitive. You can simply call it a base form of the verb. Now what is the difference between this base form and this base form? This person indicates tense, present tense or past tense or future tense. This person does not indicate any tense. We call him non-finite verb. Just look at this example. I make my son read the newspaper. Present tense. I made my son read the newspaper. Past tense. I will make my son read the newspaper. Future tense. I am making my son read the newspaper. Present continuous tense. I was making my son read the newspaper. Past continuous. I can make, I will make, I should make. So observe, whatever changes you want to make, you can make here. But this remains untouched. It does not undergo any change because this is non-finite verb. We call it plain infinitive. Fine, that is about the grammar part. But remember, you need a subject. You need make according to the form you want. Make, makes, made or making or modal auxiliary make. Then keep a noun or pronoun here. Then plain infinitive, that is base form. Then you can make examples like this. Mother makes her baby eat daily. Mother is making the baby sleep. Don't make me shout at you. Don't make me open my mouth. He makes me spend lot of money. The lady makes him spend lot of money. He is making you write every day. Why don't you make your students read some good books? They made me sit for a very long time. They made me stand for a very long time. You are making him do your personal work. Like this, we can make examples. So try to remember this order of words, collect more and more base forms, and start making sentences. Look at this example now. They made her run. They made her run. Now, in this example, this action is done by this lady. They made her run. And these people are responsible for that. How to understand this sentence? Because of these people, this lady ran in the past. So I am saying like this, they made her run. So you can understand this example like this. They forced her, they requested her, or they ordered her, they commanded her, whatever it may be. But because of the instruction, because of the guidance, because of the force, because of the request from these people, this lady did this action. So when should I use these sentences? When there is involvement of two persons. Involvement of two persons. Person 1 and person 2. This person is the doer. This person is not the doer. He is responsible for this. So because of you, if I do some action, I need this type of sentences. You are making me sit unnecessarily. What does it mean? I am sitting because of you. Yesterday you made me wait outside. What does it mean? I waited outside because of you. You are making me sign some blank documents. Of course, I would like to make you some blank documents. She made him run. She made him sit. She made him stand. She made him read. She made him write. She made him pronounce correctly. She made him shout. Like this, you can make examples. After that, try to know the other forms. They made her run. They did not make her run. This is the negative form. They made her run. They did not make her run. Now, question form. Did they make her run? Did they make her run? The negative question form. Didn't they make her run? Did they make her run? Didn't they make her run? Then what about WH questions? Why did they make her run? Why did they make her run? Then why didn't? Why didn't they make her run? Let us repeat all the forms. They made her run. They did not make her run. Did they make her run? Didn't they make her run? Why did they make her run? Why didn't they make her run? You can do this with all the forms of the verbs. One more example. She can make you speak correct English. She can make you speak correctly. She can't make you speak correctly. Can you make me speak correctly? Can't you make me speak correctly? Who can make me speak correctly? I repeat, who can make me speak correctly? Why can't you make me speak correctly? Why can't you make me speak correctly? So this gives you a lot of freedom and flexibility to make own sentences. Just listen to some more examples. Why do you make him buy all sorts of useless things? They are making me pronounce the words correctly. I will make you understand the language. I can make you understand French language. Can you make me understand my mistakes? Yes, I can make you understand your mistakes. No, I can't make you understand your mistakes. Don't make him feel guilty. Please make him feel comfortable. You are making me feel guilty. Don't make me feel guilty. You make me feel lonely. You don't make me feel lonely. Do I make you feel lonely? Don't they make you feel lonely? He makes me feel happy. He makes me feel confident. He makes me feel energetic. He makes me feel excited. The baby is hungry. Make the baby eat something. The baby is dull. Why don't you make her sleep? Don't make me cry. The climax of the movie makes everybody cry. You make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me shout. Don't make me take some wrong decisions. I made him buy that house. I made him sell that house. Like this, you have to make examples. So friends, in this video, we have learnt a very important sentence. This is so important that if we do not practice this perfectly, if we do not learn this perfectly, we cannot handle certain situations in our life. Almost every day we come across this type of situations. So where a person is taking the help of other person to do some actions. So therefore, try to watch this video a number of times, practice it, then you will be able to make sentences on your own. That's all we have in this video. This is J. Balakrishna. Hi friends, this is J. Balakrishna. I hope you are all watching our videos on learning English language. Our videos are different from other videos because we do not use too much of grammar terminology. We have been trying to make the things as easy as possible for you, as simple as possible for you. So I hope you are all enjoying our videos. Fine. In this video, we are going to learn one important expression in English language which is unavoidable. Almost every day you need that expression. Just look at these two sentences. You are dull. You look dull. What is the difference between these two sentences? You are dull and you look dull. Any idea? I'll tell you. You are dull, you look dull. According to the first sentence, it is a fact. You are dull. It is confirmed. It is a fact. You look dull is my opinion which I have made based on appearance. The way you are today, the way you look, the way I see you, then I made this sentence. You look dull, this is called opinion. So when you are expressing your opinions based on appearance, we need this sentence. Very small but very important and very useful sentence. And it's quite easy to make this sentence. How to make the sentence? Take subject, take look, and this is called adjective. I look dull, he looks dull, he looked dull. These are the forms allowed. We do not use looking in ing form. It is not correct to use looking in ing form in this example. But you can use with modal auxiliaries. He may look, he will look, he should look, he must look. So look, looks, looked, any modal auxiliary plus look. This is allowed. Subject and adjectives. If you have more number of subject adjectives, then you can make large number of examples like this. He, third person singular, so I use looks here. Now I can add as many adjectives as possible. He looks tall in this dress. He looks short in this dress. He looks young today. He looks old. He looks tired. He looks dull. Wow, he looks handsome. She looks beautiful. She looks pretty. You look energetic. You look active. You look sad. You look dignified. You look decent. He looks strict. He looks harsh. You don't look convinced. Do you look convinced? No, you don't look convinced. You can use it in negative form also. He looks tall. He does not look tall. Does he look tall? Doesn't he look tall? He looks young. He does not look young. Does he look young? Doesn't he look young? He looked tired. He did not look tired. Did he look tired? Didn't he look tired? Why did he look tired? Why don't you look active? Why don't you look happy? Why does he look so sad? You don't look convinced. You don't look happy. You don't look satisfied. Like this, we can make examples. And you can use it for non-living things also. Take it as a representative of non-living thing. Singular one, so we use looks. Then you can say like this: it looks old. It looks new. It looks big. It looks small. It looks wide. It looks narrow. It looks fresh. He looks simple. Now, according to the subject, you have to choose the adjectives. Some adjectives can be used for living people. Some adjectives are more appropriate for non-living. You cannot say it looks handsome or it looks young. Some things go good with living and some things go good with non-living things. Now, the tip for you is, if you have large number of adjectives, then you make examples like this. You look decent, you look dignified, you look handsome, you look tall, you look short, you look young, you look old. You don't look young, you don't look old, you don't look handsome, you don't look tall, you don't look short, you don't look angry. You look happy, you don't look happy. Do I look sad? Do I look dull? Don't I look happy? Don't I look handsome in this dress? Don't I look good looking in this dress? Does she not look beautiful in this dress? Doesn't she look beautiful in that dress? Does she look young in that dress? Doesn't she look young in that dress? Like this, develop the large number of examples. Practice the variation, that is the positive form, negative form, question form, statement form. If you have more adjectives, make more number of sentences and do the oral drilling. That will give you a wonderful practice for your tongue. So friends, in this video we have learned how to use the word called look and how to express our opinions on the people whom I see every day, whom we see every day. By the way, you all look very beautiful, you all look very handsome, you look decent, you look dignified, you look very confident, you look confident of talking good English, you look confident of speaking, writing good English. Wish you all the best. This is J.Bala Krishna. Hi friends, this is J.Bala Krishna talking to you once again about learning English skills. In all our videos, we haven't been insisting on the dry, the boring, the dull grammar. We have never insisted on terminology. We have never tried to confuse by using too much of unnecessary terminology. I hope you all have been enjoying our videos. Now, as usual, in this video also, without boring you, without bombarding you with unnecessary grammatical terminology, we are going to teach you one important sentence which we all need in our day-to-day life. What is that sentence? Are you not curious to know from me? So why late? Let me tell you what those sentences are. Suppose you are listening to somebody talking in English language. You have been listening to somebody on telephone, or you have been listening to somebody at some auditorium or at any public place. After listening to that person for some time, what do? You express your opinion like this: he sounds confident. What is the meaning of this example? In one of our earlier videos, we discussed he looks confident. He sounds confident. Now let us try to know the difference between these two sentences. He looks confident is my opinion based on your appearance, based on his appearance. He appears, he looks confident. Now he sounds confident is the opinion which I have made depending on the ear, the way I have listened, what I have listened, the way he has spoken, what he has said. Based on that, I have formed an opinion. So when you are talking about your opinions based on what you hear and how you hear, then you need this type of sentences. How to make examples with this word called sound. Take subject, keep sound or sounds or sounded. Then here you need adjectives because you are describing the matter. So therefore you need good number of adjectives. If you have good number of adjectives in your vocabulary, then you can make sentences easily by taking a sentence, by taking a subject, verb and adjective. I'll tell you how to make examples now. Now remember friends, you are allowed to use only three forms here: sound, sounds and sounded. We can't use sounding, it's not allowed. So try to use any one of these three. If it is third person singular, he sounds. If it is other people, they sound. And sounded goes with all the people. Now how to make sentences? He sounds. This is present tense. He sounds. Now look at the way we are making sentences. He sounds dull. He sounds active. He sounds confident. He sounds diffident. He sounds sarcastic. He sounds strict. He sounds harsh. He sounds polite. He sounds decent. He sounds dignified. So all these are my opinions which I have made after listening to the talk of this person. I like him. He likes confident. Let us appoint that person. He sounds confident. He sounds active. He sounds dull. He sounds confident. He sounds diffident. He sounds sarcastic. Now this example you can use again in negative form. He sounds dull. He doesn't sound dull. Does he sound dull? Doesn't he sound dull? Does he sound dull? Doesn't he sound dull? Why does he sound so dull today? Why does he sound so dull? And why doesn't he sound dull? So you have the freedom of using it in all the 6 ways. He sounds confident. He does not sound confident. Does he sound confident? Doesn't he sound confident? Why does he sound confident? Why doesn't he sound confident? I don't like him. Why? He sounds so rude. I don't like that person. Why? He sounds so overconfident. He does not sound happy. He sounds sad. Like this you have to make sentences. You can use it for non-living things also. Non-living things in the sense, somebody has explained some concept to you. A salesman or a marketing executive has described some product or some project to you. Then you are expressing your opinion like this. It sounds interesting. It sounds convincing. It sounds unconvincing. And the most commonly used expression is it sounds strange. Many companies use this in their advertisement product. It sounds strange. And another most commonly used example is it sounds unbelievable. It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. it sounds incredible. It sounds simple, but it is not. It sounds difficult, but it is not. It sounds easy. When somebody has explained some concept to you using simple terminology, simple words, like the way we have been doing in all our videos, immediately what do you say? Wow, it sounds so simple. It sounds so easy. When somebody has explained something in a very complicated way using too much of terminology, by God, it sounds so difficult. It sounds so complicated. Like this, we immediately express our opinions. When somebody is talking to you, an ill-mannered person using not a very pleasant words, he sounds so rude. Look at him, the way he's talking. You sound very rude. That lady is a nice lady. Let us go to that lady to clear our doubts. Why? She sounds so soft. She sounds so polite. She sounds so dignified. What happened? Have you not prepared for your examination? How do you know that? Because you don't sound confident. You sound dull. You sound diffident. So that makes me think that you haven't prepared. So it should come in the flow of conversation. First, we have to learn making examples. After that, keep using it. I like the doctor because whatever he says, it sounds so convincing, it sounds so easy, it sounds so simple that anybody can follow his advice. Remember what the kids say, wow, it sounds so boring. What do they mean by that? It sounds so boring. Because when we tell them something in a very dull manner, the opinion that they develop is boring. So they say it sounds so boring. Wow, it sounds so exciting. When they find it something very exciting, when we tell them using some positive words, that's how they react. Wow, it sounds so exciting. It sounds so thrilling. It sounds different. It sounds new. It sounds old. It sounds scary. It sounds dangerous. Why don't you change the title of this movie? Why? What's wrong with this? It sounds so vulgar. It doesn't sound decent. Why don't you think of some good title? Like this will help you. So, do I sound confident? You sound very confident when you talk in English language. You don't sound diffident anymore. You sound active. You sound energetic. You sound enthusiastic. So, wish you all the best. Keep learning more and more such simple sentences from our videos. So, in this video, today we have learned how to express your opinions by using the word called sound. How to express your opinions based on what you have heard, what you have listened, based on the ears. So this will help you in your day-to-day conversations. So collect more and more adjectives, make more and more sentences, and make more and more examples. Do I sound simple? Don't I sound simple? Of course, I do sound simple. All our videos look simple, sound simple. All the best. This is J. Balakrishna.